Um, August 30th, Real Death Valley. You finna fucking find out. We're coming for Clemson's ass.
In this segment, we're going to be presenting the Saints' upcoming schedule and how we feel and give the spreads and how we feel what the spread should be. Let's get into it.
All right, game 1, we got the Arizona Cardinals in the Dome.
First half, Kyler Murray. This is pre new Call of Duty Kyler Murray. He always plays well until the fucking COD comes out, and he plays Warzone the rest of the time. So, wish we could have got him in November, but they're gonna have this line at I think like 8.5, maybe 6.5, probably. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, pre Call of Duty. Black Ops 7 I think has 2 months until.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is this year?
Black Ops 7, yeah. Black Ops 7 is going to be competing with Battlefield 6.
That's what I was gonna say. If Battlefield comes out before this, there's a chance he still fucking sucks because of Battlefield.
See, I was about to say, Battlefield has been taking the population of Call of Duty, so it might go down to like a 5.5, 6.5 type of deal here.
I think playing Call of Duty is like drafting Kyle Pitts. Like every year, it's going to be different. And it's fucking never different. The exact same thing.
Yeah, especially now that they're on this 2-year cycle.
I would say Cardinals 7.5.
So did I. I thought so did I.
I agree. All right. Then we have the 49ers also at home.
Back-to-back home games.
Most likely healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Is Owen starting this game?
If Christian McCaffrey is healthy, if the last game wasn't a blowout, this one might be.
And
Or
Owen?
do you know Jordan? Yeah. Owen 2. We getting that ass clapped again. Owen.
Yeah. We're starting the opposite of last year.
No, this one, I don't know. There's a chance that San Fran looks bad in week 1 with their offense being retooled. No Debo. Yeah, I think he's going to be healthy to start the year. But
I think he's going to be all right. So I don't see them.
I think Ayuk's day-to-day right now. The CMC didn't have any reps last year, but I still think they're going to open as heavy favorites, maybe 11.5.
I would say 11, 12.5, yeah.
Yep. Something close to 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I like that.
Then we play in Seattle for week 3. Home of the 12th man.
Oh, the 12th man. Not like Texas, the real 12th man, not like Texas A&M claims. Seattle's a weird one. Basically, brand new offense. Sam Darnold brought in. Cooper Kupp's brought in. Who knows? Do Jalen Noah maybe the fucking starter by then? Yeah, no DK. So they're always going to have a pretty reliable defense. So it is going to be a lot different looking the Seahawks. Not different enough for them to not be pretty heavy favorites, especially still early in the year. Because you don't know what Donald is. The books are going to go off with Donald's track record last year. So they're still going to be.
We could probably make a better guess after seeing his first 2 games. But right now, I would put the Seahawks favored by about 4.5, 5.5. Right around the Cardinals.
I was thinking along like 8, 10.5, somewhere.
See, I can see that too. I think that's what I'm saying. We don't know how Darnold's going to perform under that offense. We have seen him do well.
Conservatively, we can just put it at a touchdown almost.
Cool with that.
7.5.
6.5, yeah.
6.5, perfect.
6, 7.5.
Then we play in Buffalo.
All right, so
it's good that we're playing them early.
17.5.
Yes.
Yeah, we got about the same chances as the table in that parking lot outside the stadium's got that fucking day. About
some dude named Davis going to do a body slam onto them, and then we're going to get body slammed by Big Daddy onto us. So it's not going to be good.
Josh Allen's going to do a D's nuts joke on our fucking defense, drop 45 on us. So, yeah, that's going to be like a 16.5 point spread.
We're
that's
going to struggle to score in fucking Buffalo. It's going to be horrible.
At least we're catching them early enough in the season for it to not be snowing yet, hopefully. Because that would be the real issue for the Saints.
Dear God.
I don't know. I'd almost rather them play late in the season to make it entertaining, if nothing else.
like Scott Hansen has never took a piss break on red zone. If he were to, this would be the fucking game. He would just be like, I'm not showing any of this. I'm gonna go rip a piss and do one of those games.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think we're getting routed.
16.5 should be like, it's gonna be 3 scores. Yeah, 3 scores for sure.
Yeah, I don't really know that the Saints will be favored in a single game when it comes to the point spread across this season.
I don't expect us to. Rightly so. I don't think it should be.
Then we get the Giants back at home.
Now that we say that.
Who do we think will be their quarterback at this point in the season?
Oh, Jackson Dart, 100%.
Not Jameis?
Jameis is third.
I would hope
it's either going to be Russ or Dart.
I was going to say, I'd hope it not be Jameis.
Yeah, if it's Jameis, something bad fucking happened early.
Dear God, someone pray for the New York Giants if it is Jameis Winston by this time.
But imagine. I mean, that would be fucking awesome. Jameis returned to the
It would be cinema.
It would be cinema. I get this one also depends on who the quarterback is. So, like you said, like
do we want to give
if it's Russ
different lines for different QBs? We can do 3 different lines for the 3 different QBs.
For me personally,
yeah.
If the Giants aren't firing on all cylinders with Jackson Dart, I can see the Saints squeaking this one.
Yeah, I think this one actually will probably be a pretty close line.
Like
we
this
should
could be
pretty
one
dog
of the
shit.
3 that we win. 3 or 4 that we win.
Does it have a time slot for this game yet?
12 p.m.
12 o'clock? I feel like this one's probably going to get moved to 3 o'clock so the majority of America can take a nap while this game's going on. I think this is a perfect game where you wake up right before the fucking buffalo chicken dip comes out the oven. You're getting ready for the evening games. This game's dead in the 4th quarter, and you just wake up. What time is it? And you start doing your fucking schoolwork, and as this game finishes. This is perfect for that.
This is like as soon as you sit down on the couch, cracking the first beer, throwing on the TV, this game is just ending. And it is perfect because you're rolling into probably a way better game. So,
yeah. This is the one that if you go eat Mexican food after church, they don't even bother switching it over from soccer to put this game on. They just fucking leave soccer on. But yeah,
unless you got money on this game, you're not watching this shit.
Yeah, no.
So are we doing one specific line, or are we going to do a line for each QB?
Honestly, they're all first year Dart and fucking 30th year Russ. It's about the fucking same, dude.
We're talking about like
it's a smooth
dry, we're talking about dry dog crap and wet dog crap right here. So it's like, what can it be? I would even put this game at 2.5 Giants. Hopefully they're firing on all cylinders. 2.5 Giants.
I agree.
Hopefully they can beat the Saints.
I can't wait for this game to actually come around. We're like 8-point dogs.
Dude, if this team's good at football, I genuinely do not understand why. Like, we basically wasted our 2nd round pick on a 30-year-old quarterback. Like, is that really who you want running the future of the New Orleans Saints?
It's not who they want.
That, and in a state full of last names that no one can pronounce, why do we need another one?
Real.
Can't tell me that last name looks like Shuck.
No, but last year my fancy name was Spencer Prattler. I think this year it's going to be Butt Shuck Me.
I have a Shuck and Corn.
Nice.
Yep.
I could do Shuck My Balls. You got a lot of ways to spin it off.
Shuck My Balls is pretty good.
Shuck My Balls. He actually adds, like Jameis, I see some of these players as more than just talent on the field. You need a pre-hype guy, and I'm praying that he can perform like Jameis did. Man, I'm going to beat Jameis.
I see the vision. We need to give Tyler Shuck advanced CTE in the preseason. Somebody needs to take over the team and just Montez Perfect that motherfucker in the pocket. And then he just starts preaching pregame to us, and he develops this Lord accent before the game.
We need to lock him in a wooden shed with no AC and a television that only has Drew Brees hype speeches, and let him learn from the very best.
Fuck that. Let's just trade for Jameis. Whatever they want, dude.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck they want.
Can we give all our quarterbacks back for Jameis?
just so we can train a new White Jameis for the next 30 years.
Can we go back to the last game, the Giants-Saints game? Whoever wins that game gets Jameis. Can we wager the Jameis on that?
I wish.
Dude, that would be sick. That'd be so sick.
Those teams had to wear a patch of Jameis.
He plays quarterback for both teams that game.
Yeah, he would.
That'd be sick. He changes jerseys.
We need the Jameis game.
I mean, even
let's just make him all-time quarterback, like it's fucking recess. Jameis all-time quarterback.
He kind of does.
He already doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. Let's move on here.
I was gonna let Jordan get that point now. That's my bad, Jay.
You're good.
That we get.
Next we got the Patriots. Will Campbell homecoming. Mike Vrabel, first-year Patriot coach. I think this could be fun. At nothing else, we at least get to watch one player we like on a team that wins.
Drake May and Stephon Diggs and Daddy Will Campbell.
Half.
Y'all saw him in the preseason, bro?
Who?
Will Campbell.
Yeah, he got in a fight. Punched his coach.
Yeah.
He was moving bodies on the field, though.
His arms are short, though.
Shout out Will Campbell. My dad actually dapped him up in an airport a couple months ago. It's pretty sweet.
So
we have a rule, like in my fantasy league, that if you shake a player's hand, you automatically get them on your team. Like, you need proof of the shake, but the other person has to drop them, and you can pick them up totally free. And it hadn't happened yet. And like, if that one, for some reason, if it was anybody but, like, imagine if he met fucking like Drake May. It's a dynasty league. Imagine if he met Drake May, dapped him up.
You need to go to Fanatics Fest next year, and just no one else can have players.
Everyone up. Dude, I would literally shit on y'all. We went to the Super Bowl. We went to the Super Bowl, and I just shook like so many legends' hands.
That's awesome.
We were literally just there. We were like, it was like Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Gronkowski, Edelman. It was literally. They even had what's his name, Mike Vick. Mike Vick was there.
I met him. He played at the golf course I work at.
TV?
He played in a tournament.
But showing me a picture of his name on the box. Yeah, I think it's going to be 6.5, 7.5.
I think it's going to be double-digit plus. I think it's going to be 11.5.
Really?
Yes. Really? I think the Patriots are going to be good.
Patriots Saints? I see 10. I would say 10.5 on the game.
Okay, I like it. I just don't think they're going to be like that score. Like, you got to be a pretty good scored offense to be favored by a couple touchdowns. But
that, or you got to be going against a really bad football team.
You got to think they picked up Stephon Diggs.
Good point. That's a good point.
They have I think top 5 wide receiver now.
Yeah.
Who's running for them now? Is it still
No, that's the rookie from Ohio State. TreVeyon Henderson.
Henderson.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they traded him or anything, but they kept him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick him up in a lot of my fantasy leagues. I think he's going to catch a lot of passes. I think he's going to be kind of nasty, actually. And he's a really good run blocker. Let me pass by.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be nasty. I'm looking at his team right now.
Another LSU shout here. Brian Thomas actually gets to play his first professional game in Louisiana this weekend, preseason.
Oh, dope. Shout out BT.
Oh, dude, they're going to win. They have a guy named Morgan Moses on their team. GG's.
All right. Next up, we are playing in Chicago versus the Bears. I think.
Can we just win this one?
I hope we don't fucking lose.
Can we just put this one at even money?
2.5 Saints. Plus 2.5 Saints.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that at all.
I feel like that's what Vegas would hit us with.
It's like, yeah, dude, if we lose that nail polish motherfucker, we'll be upset.
They're going to give us plus 2.5 just for us to get shithoused by 40.
Oh, yeah.
I would cry.
Ben Johnson's going to call a fucking triple flea flicker where the center throws it to the fucking fullback for 40 yards downfield for a touchdown in the fourth quarter to put us out of our fucking misery.
Their Minneapolis miracle.
Wait, I don't think we have any. Now, actually, I remember asking when I asked about that time slot. I don't think we have anything but 12 o'clock games. I don't even think we have a 3 o'clock game this season.
A couple threes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there some threes?
We have some threes.
Yeah. So I know there's no prime time. We're the only team with 0. I know there may be a couple teams, but we have 0 prime time game. No Monday night, Thursday night, or Sunday night. They said, get this team the fuck off the screen.
I mean, realistically, we don't even really have any super cool matchups besides Buffalo.
I mean, just to put this in perspective, the Easton Stick led Chargers got a fucking 2 Thursday night games 2 years ago. If that tells you anything, we're gonna be fucking bad. Jake Browning versus Easton Stick was a fucking primetime matchup at one point in the last couple years.
Wasn't it last year they had, or the year before they had like Commanders, Bears, and that was kind of the start of the stoppable force versus movable object?
Well, it would have been last year. That would have been a good game last year.
Or it was the year before Jaden. It was the year before Jaden.
Yes, that would make sense. Thursday Night Football used to just somehow always be the Titans and Jaguars. It'd be fucking Mariota versus Bortles every fucking week, and I don't know how.
I still remember the greatest Thursday of my life. We went to a bar. We were getting fucking drinks. I was with my brother. We were getting drinks. I was 17 at the time. W brother. And we watched Patrick Mahomes and Goff go to war on Thursday Night Football. And it was the greatest Thursday Night Football I've ever watched in my life. An absolute shootout. I missed it.
Fuck, we didn't put a line, did we?
No, we have not.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, wait, for the Bears?
We said 2.5.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Towards the Saints. All right, next, Buccaneers at home. It'd be sick if they at least wore those new creamsicles, so I enjoyed watching us get our ass beat.
9.5?
That's going to be way more than 9.5, brother. This is going to be
I just wanted a little hope.
This is going to be like 18.5. Like, this is going to be fucking
bad. I don't know that'll be that high, but I could see it close to like 13 to 15, somewhere in that range.
The one thing I will say is
the Bucs are going to score. The Bucs are going to score a lot of fucking points this year, bro. Like a lot.
Yeah,
we do play good against division rivals. That's all I will say. But I don't think that's going to save us at all.
I mean, they're going to have Godwin back, Emeka Buke. They're going to have Mike Evans healthy with Baker and Bucky Irving. And our starting safety announced a week before fucking camp that he's retiring.
Well, he signed Justin Reed, so it's not that crazy.
Answer. We have no answer.
We're cooked.
So what is it, 17.5?
17.5.
Yeah. 17.5.
Next, we are in Los Angeles at SoFi versus the Rams.
We're gonna get rammed.
I don't know that we are. Like, have you seen all the shit?
Bend us over.
Matt Stafford is having to lay on like a fucking crystal table and hasn't played. Have y'all seen that?
I have seen that. Who's their backup? Stetson Bennett?
I think so.
Good look.
I thought they signed somebody else too. I knew Bennett wasn't on the roster. I thought he went to rehab, but
they got Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's who I was thinking of.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G. Jimmy Dime.
Crazy as this sounds, Saints might be favored in this game.
They do have Stetson Bennett too.
If it's one of those two, it's probably like a 2.5 line. Like, it's gonna be close.
I honestly, we should give one game even money. This might be it.
Not if it's Stafford. If Stafford somehow fixes his fucking back, then it's not close.
So we'll have a Stafford line and a non-Stafford line. What's the Stafford line?
Stafford line
9.5
plus 7.5.
7.5. Yeah, I like 7.5. That's exactly where I was going.
And then
without Stafford, even money. I would put it dead even.
Yeah, they just close the spread line. It's gonna be fucking shot in the dark. Parlay killer right there. That game.
Coming up next is a team I think might win the NFC South. Is we are playing in Charlotte versus the Panthers.
I don't hate that take. I think the Bucs are pretty unbeatable in comparison to where the other three rosters line up in the NFC South. I just think it's gonna be a really big fucking hill to climb, and I think it's gonna be like that for the next couple of years, unless Bryce Young takes a big leap forward, which I think he could. Showed a lot of promise. They retooled him. They got him Ted McMillan. They got him Jimmy Horn, who's having a really, really, really good camp. A good preseason debut. I think he caught a couple balls.
The fact that he has anyone other than Adam Thielen to throw the ball to gives me hope. Like, not saying
Adam Thielen.
Not saying he's the worst, but like you need more than just one weapon.
And you still got Xavier Legette there from last year. Had a pretty solid rookie season for somebody that played with last year's first half, Bryce Young and Andy Dalton all year. I feel like he had a pretty solid year, with the exception of his post-game interviews. But yeah, I think the Panthers are going to actually be probably 8.5 point favorites. I think they're actually going to be rolling
that.
this
I
point.
like 8.5.
I agree with you, Jordan. I think they're definitely going to be second. They have a shot. They're the only team with probably like a real shot.
I think it's not a crazy thing to say that they're going to make the playoffs. Like, from where it sits right now, I think they could. Not saying they will.
They could get a wild card. I think they could get a wild card.
I don't think they're quite wild card yet. I don't see it. I don't quite see it yet. But I think in the next couple of years they'll compete for the division and probably steal wild cards.
So 8.5.
Yep. Yeah. Then we got the Falcons at home. Dirty Birds.
We're winning this. Yeah, we're just gonna win this.
Saints by a million.
Saints by
fucking 1,000. We don't lose to the fucking Dirty Birds.
The Saints walk in. As soon as the Falcons walk in, they see red. All right, brother. The Saints are seeing red. Literally.
Don't gotta be good at football to know fuck the Falcons.
Is it a full Michael Penix year?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I think yeah. Honestly, even I'd say it's pretty even. 2.5.
Kirk Cousins is hurt.
2.5. He's just awful. He's just a fucking turnover merchant.
But he's Jameis without the touchdowns.
Dude, I can't believe this team is bad. DJ Clark, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. Jesus Christ.
So we're going 2.5 in our favor or their favor?
Probably still theirs. They do have Bijan, but it could very well flip to it.
All right.
They have Kobe Bryant. They have Kobe Bryant on their team.
He's a fucking who?
He's a cornerback.
Kobe Bryant.
He's a cornerback out of like Kentucky or somewhere. A rookie. Correct.
Fair enough, dude. Well, close enough, dude. Welcome back, Kobe.
All right, then we got the Dolphins in Miami. Is Tyreek Hill traded by this point? Yes or no?
Gone.
Yes, he's out of there.
Tua is gone by then.
Yeah, Tua's looking like radio on the fucking sideline. Tyreek's fucking trying to run away from his teammates and the child support payments. They're just gonna be an absolute fucking dumpster fire by here, which sucks. I really do like Mike McDaniel. I really like their coach. But we are going to be very close to being favored this year because Quinn Ewers having to take that offense over after Tua starts playing air piano in week 4. It's going to be a rough scene.
That's terrible. That's so bad.
You have to cut that. But
so what? Saints by 2 points?
Saints 2.5.
Saints by 2. Saints by 2.
All right, then we got the Buccaneers in Tampa. Does the boat being there change the line much?
18.5.
Yeah, so we had the last one.
We had the last one at 17.5.
We're 20.5.
20.5?
Oh, yeah, the boat adds 2 points to them, 3 points to them.
All righty. Then we get the Panthers again. By this point, are they still rocking, making a playoff push, or have they fallen off?
Depends on how good Bryce Young does.
Yeah, I think they're actually probably still in the race by now. And I think we play spoiler this week. I don't think the spread shows it, but I think
we do play spoiler.
I think we play spoiler here to their wild card hopes or maybe their division hopes. But I think they're still probably a
6.5, 7 point favorite easily.
Yeah, I think so.
Just by a touchdown.
Yeah, by a touchdown.
Alrighty, and then here's a game that we might actually be favored for. The New York Jets. They're gonna live and die by Justin Fields. Like, if he has the best season of his life,
I think Fields is nice.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but I
think he's going to give them the best looking 9-8 season the Jets have ever fucking got.
This is going
to be very happy with that.
Is it going to be like a 6-0 to 9-8 type ordeal too?
No, this is
It'll
going to
probably
be
be a
the best high
4-2.
school
It'll
game
probably
we've ever
start
seen.
4-2. The Jets are back. Justin Fields is the GOAT. And then you look up and it's 5-6. And then make a little push and it's
Queen is fading. The Queen is fading.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's going to be the best high school. This is going to look like a high school performance from both teams, and we're going to see the best high school prevail here.
Should look like fucking Newman versus Edna Carr in this motherfucker.
It's going to look terrible, and I'm going to call the score right now. It's probably going to be like atrocious and be like 9-17.
So what do we think the line's going to be?
4.5 towards the Jets.
4.5 Jets. Yep.
Oh,
it's
also
very hard to do without having to see how these teams actually.
Oh, 100%. That's what I was about to tell the audience. Like, this is not based off any knowledge of football. This is just three Saints fans talking about how terrible this season's going to be.
This is purely off of vibes.
Alrighty. And then we got the Titans in Tennessee.
I think we would be close to being favorites this game if it wasn't in Tennessee.
I think we win this game. I think we're favorites to win this game, and the only reason is rookie quarterback.
We also have a rookie quarterback, brother.
No, we have Radler, brother.
Real shit. I don't know. Rattler got outplayed last week. We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if you can call that outplayed, but it's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Look, no, I'm playing with y'all. I would put Titans at like.
I don't think it'll be crazy.
I like it. I don't think so either.
I think I think that'll actually be a great game, all in all.
I wouldn't say great. I think it'd be a competitive game. It'd be a close game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A competitive game.
I think Tyler Shucker and Cam Ward are going to play Battleship the whole fucking game with picks. But no, I don't think. I think Cam Ward's going to be really good. I think with Shuck and Rattler, the difference I've kind of seen is that Rattler is very, very safe with the football, but a little bit too safe. Like he makes his completion percentage is good, but he'll have 7 completions for 32 yards. It's like, dude, you just fucking threw checkdowns like all. And part of me appreciates that, taking care of the ball, making the smart play, taking the check down, not really shooting for the fence, but. You get Shuck in there, that motherfucker's gonna throw rockets. All right, some shit's gonna start fucking happening up in there. All right, he gets in there and he tells Jarvis to let that bitch eat. And a little bit of me thinks we may need a fucking loose cannon, absolute maniac back there this year. Just a 26-year-old with just fucking steel balls, thinks he can throw in triple coverage every time.
I like it. Titans 3.5.
Titans 3.5. Yeah. All right, in our last game of the season, nothing would make me happier than to play spoiler. It is versus the Falcons.
At Atlanta.
It is
in Atlanta.
It is in Atlanta.
I would love to do exactly what they did to us last year. Nothing would make me happier.
2.5 Saints. I'm gonna call it now.
Love
it. The Falcons.
I love it. That's exactly where I wanted to go.
Alrighty. And who do we predict that we're going to be playing in the wild card, and what will that spread be?
Dear heavens.
I think we're going to be playing with ourselves during wild card weekend.
We're going to be playing with the sand in Cancun. Making sandcastles.
I agree. So
I think we're going to be playing on mock NFL draft simulator.
Madden 26.
That is franchise.
Yes, franchise mode.
Yep. Any final takes towards the Saints seasons? Any predictions we'd like to add to this as we look back?
If we don't beat the Falcons at least once, I'm gonna be in serious depression. Please beat the Falcons.
I think Tyler Shuck goes 2020 season. 20 tugs, 20 pigs.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun with that.
The first double-double. See,
Also, no, Jameis had 30-30. I don't think he's going to get the amount of reps Jameis got, so I don't think he's going to get 30-30. I think he definitely fucking good if he had a full year. If he gets a full season, it's 30-30.
he might go 40-40.
That motherfucker may be Ronald Acuna.
He slings it.
Yeah, it may be.
Little 40-70 action, Ronald.
Sneak prediction, I think that Rashid Shaheed becomes a boomer, like he keeps up as a boomer bust fantasy flex option. You know, he'll either give you fucking 2 points or 30 because he caught 2 deep ball touchdowns. He beat everybody. No in between. I think he has. I think Rashid Shaheed has a 35+ point game this season. Bold call. Like 3 touchdowns on 6 catches for like 100 yards. Just a bunch of fucking deep balls that Shuck got lucky and breaded them.
He's almost like to hit a home run touchdown bet. Like, it's not guaranteed. It's like he's like the Kyle Schwarber of the Saints, where like a lot of the time he's going to catch a 90-yard touchdown, but then there's other games he gets like 1 screen pass for 2 yards.
Yeah. He's like Chris Davis. If you look up Chris Davis on YouTube, is what that's like. It's like you may get highlights of him hitting a fucking nuke, or you may get a stretch where he goes 0 for 54 straight. You just don't know which one you're going to get every time you log on to the internet. All right, what's up, guys? This segment, we call this Sweets and Nosebleeds, where each of us, we pick somebody who sits in the seats down low. So that maybe somebody had a good week, or not even somebody or something, and then the nosebleeds are who we're banishing for the week, almost like a rendition of what a hot seat cool throw would be. So we're gonna let Jordan start us off with this one.
Got it. So I'm gonna start out with my sweets. I think it's a pretty good one. I got the UFC / Paramount. Like, not having to pay $70 for a UFC event makes it a million times more watchable.
Great one.
Yes.
I think I saw a stat that said it was like over $1,000 a year if you wanted to watch every pay-per-view UFC event, and the fact that you can now do that for, I think it's $12.99 a month for Paramount's pretty awesome.
Massive W.
That's insane difference right there.
Yeah. And then in my nosebleeds, I have Venmo. Well, or just bad Venmo users. It's not very difficult to click the private button. Especially if your last name's Manning. That should have been done from the jump.
Love it.
That, and like, I don't know that I've ever sent someone a joke of a specific game. Like, that might be one of the worst Notes app apologies we've seen in a while.
Yeah, that's bad. Like, it's hard to really do it. It's your boys. I get it. We all do it. We all put stupid shit on them lines. Like, you got to know, dude, you're a fucking D1 athlete. You can't put a specific title of a matchup in there.
Like,
it's just going to look bad.
Playing small town Louisiana basketball, we were like told if you post anything that makes you look bad, you're kicked off the team. And that's as we're 14-year-olds. Like,
I just wonder how the fuck it like slid for so long. How are we just now finding this?
I think somebody found one and it just rabbit holed from there. Like, everybody was like, I hope my favorite player didn't say some dumb shit. And then they did.
Yeah. Always.
Red River Rivalry is going to be a fun one.
Yes, it is.
Butt stuff versus sports gambling. All right, Cade, what you got?
All right, for my sweets today, I'm going to go with Vince Lampella, the head developer on Battlefield 6. Let me say, it is like crack, and I am itching for it tomorrow, okay? They have finally made a game that we've all been asking for, so I just want to thank him so much and bring him and let him watch a game with us. For my nosebleeds, I will be picking Peterbot. That is a no-no. Be banished.
Picking what?
Peterbot.
Who's Peterbot?
He's some little Fortnite YouTube kid.
He said some no-no words.
He didn't say some. He said the no-no word.
Repeatedly.
Like the number one.
And young man needs to be banished. So.
And it wasn't like a bam. It was like a bam, 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 bam.
Man unloaded like an M16. He said, all right, I'm going to step out of this whole limelight and I'm going to be banished now. And then
He said college really ain't for me.
I also saw where he apologized and people ran it through an AI checker and it was 100% AI made. So he is like double fucked now. So good for him. All right, all right, Bo.
I pivoted away. I'm going to pivot away from my tweets. My tweet was going to be Sydney Sweeney. The brand deals are really just raking in right now for the lovely young lady, but I feel like her PR agent really isn't doing enough. Look at the time. What, like, you're going to do American Eagle and Baskin Robbins when fucking Hooters just going out of business? The fuck is that? She could literally save the company. If I were her fucking PR director, I would go to the CEO of Hooters and I would open up a delivery service called Knockers, and you just show up with wings to people's doors with your tits out. Like, why have we not done that? So she can't really get my sweets yet. So instead, I'm gonna pivot. This is gonna be more personal. My sweets is gonna be ice, not like the deportation ice, like cup of ice. I got really, really cross-faded Saturday night and found a bunch of pictures of me drinking beer over ice, which I have never done. I've actually always been very against that. But ice won the battle that day. It won me over. I wish I could remember how it tasted. I wish I could tell you guys that I still like it. Haven't tried it since. Haven't wanted to look at a beer. It's a very rough night for me. Yeah, just gotta give a good hand clap for Ice. Really won me over that week. Was kind of a hero as I was really too fucked up to have thickness in my mouth. Pause. Really cut stuff in and let me continue to guzzle all night. So shout out Ice for that. Nosebleeds. It's gonna be hand jobs. Just plain and simple, not that good.
Overrated.
Nothing specific to this week. Just not that good. Nobody can do it better than me. Been at this shit fucking 15 years. Like, just stop trying. That's what I've got.
You took it to like a whole entire second level, man.
My bad.
No, dude, nothing wrong with it. It was great. I just when you were like, yeah, I'm gonna transition off Sydney Sweeney, I thought you were taking it down, and it went right. It was a roller coaster. It went right back up.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
it is my favorite segment.
All right, should we do our locks now?
No, next I think we're gonna do the 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Again, this one is all baseball themed. And then after this segment, we'll do like kind of just general sports talk, and then we'll do the bets. Alrighty. So this is a segment that I'm gonna be running. It's just 2 truths and a lie, but it's different sports stats or facts from the past or future. You guys have any good ideas, good things to find, send it into the page in the comment section or in the DMs, and we will try to use them. For today's episode, it's going to be all baseball. Number 1. The Seattle Mariners have recorded as many ruptured testes as playoff appearances in the history of their franchise at 5.
It's gotta be legit. I don't know.
Number 2. The Athletics are the most successful team in Philadelphia sports history with 5 championships. And Tony Gwynn faced Greg Maddux a total of 107 times and was only struck out once.
I've seen the Tony Gwynn stat before, but I feel like it was a
Philadelphia. How many Eagles Super Bowls are there? 4? 2?
I think it's just 2. The Phillies. They weren't the Athletics for that long. Fuck, dude. Okay. So my thinking is...
how many nuts were ruptured?
I remember hearing about the ruptured nuts. So I think the Tony Gwynn stat is doctored a little bit, because I thought it was more. I thought it was 3. I thought he struck out 3 times against Ray.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm okay with that.
I thought it was like 200 at bats roughly and 3 strikeouts, not just 1. May even have been 0. I don't remember the number being 1 specifically. I know there's a crazy stat. Any Tony Gwynn stat you read off is absolutely fucking absurd. Like, dude struck out in a season more than Tony Gwynn struck out in his whole career. It's fucking nuts. Like, it's a good baseball reference deep dive. But
that's how Yoshida was before he made it to the majors.
Yeah. Only. He still does a really good job. Philadelphia Athletics, huh? 76ers back in the day. Yeah, I think when they had. I don't
They
guess
didn't get
Moses
one.
Malone
Charles
won
didn't get
one.
one.
I'm thinking like Moses Malone, like
No, they
Dr.
never got one.
J, in the ABA. I mean, Philadelphia Athletics. So, man, you got to think like the Phillies were around in the. Fuck, baseball's been around for a while. Baseball's been around since the 1800s. Like baseball is
over 100 years of baseball.
we're over 13 centuries, and so it very well that could be true. Honestly, my thing, I think the Tony Gwynn stat's doctored. I think that's the lie.
Cade?
I'm good with that. I'll stick with Bo on that.
All right.
I want the testes to be right.
The testes fact is actually one of the real ones. The Tony Gwynn stat is the one that is doctored. Tony Gwynn in 100 everything was correct about the stat except for the amount of strikeouts. Do you want to take a final guess on how many times in 107 faceoffs?
Is it 3?
Cade?
I'm gonna guess 5.
It was 0.
0. Wow.
He batted
against Greg
career
Maddux?
415 off of him against Greg Maddux.
That's nuts.
Wild stat.
I knew it wasn't 1. Hey, 1-0, Cade. Come on. 1-0, baby. 1-0.
I got to get better, I guess.
That was a good one, dude. That was a good one.
That one actually.
I thought y'all were gonna harp way longer on the ruptured testes. Like I thought you guys were just gonna giggle about.
No, we just believed. We believed in that one because we just you hear something like that. Yeah. Exactly, you hear something like that. It's like.
Well, that I'm not gonna lie to you. The stat I found online was way better because it was either in 21 or 23 when they made their 5th playoff appearance in franchise history. It tied it, but up until that point, they actually had more ruptured testes than playoff appearances. So I just reworded that stat. But yeah, I mean, all of it's funny. I feel bad for those guys, but it is a funny thing to hear.
The Philadelphia one was.
So yeah, they played in Philly and then another city, and then they moved to Oakland, and now they moved to West Sacramento to hopefully Vegas.
Wow, fucking wild, man. Works well, but I was just thinking. I watched you ever seen the Will Smith movie I, Robot?
Mm-hmm.
You remember much of the plot?
Yeah. I
watched it today. That dude was fucking that robot. There's no way. I don't know where this has to do with all this, but he's fucking that robot. So let's not bring the robot on fires just yet, dude. We can't trust him. But
okay.
I've been a good gump in it. Really good for a gump. He was gumping that fucking robot.
That's fucking terrible, man.
So,
dude, the whole time, the whole fucking first half of this movie, he's like, he taught me secrets. Like, dude. All right, sorry. He was changing his oil pan, I'm telling you. Anyways.
All right.
Are we using that bit?
Does anybody want to fucking say anything else, dude?
Dude,
bail me out of this.
I was letting you go, dude.
Somebody take the shovel out of my fucking hand. I'm digging.
The only thing.
Oh, what about the new female umpire? How do we feel about her?
You know how we feel about her, bro.
Does her action speak already?
Oh yeah.
First pitch, come on. First pitch, and we're missing that. She just wanted it to be a strike. She literally she aligned the stars so it could be a strike. That's what happened there, chat.
Except the square box that you could call a star that aligned on the TV with the strike zone. The ball was about 4 inches outside of it, it looked like.
That's imaginary. It's not there in real life. So at least they tell me.
It's like the yellow
she
line.
definitely had her fucking mind. She had her
seen
mind
the
up
one
already.
after? She had one worse than the first one.
No
That's
chance.
that's what blew my mind. I was like, if this is the only one she missed, it's all right. She missed one, okay? You missed one. It's your first pitch too. You might miss it. But the one afterwards was like, the first one was like 2 balls off the plate. There was one after that was like 4 or 5. And I was just like,
yeah, you think she you think when she throws people out her form's bad? You think she's
she hits them with that.
Like you think she's got good form? What's her fucking strikeout call? Like, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen her do anything but fuck up the first pitch. I've got to see her. I've got to see her animation. What fucking layup package they gave this broad?
2K animation.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be so mad if I'm on MLB The Show next year.
Who do we think wins MVP?
In what?
MLB.
Ohtani and Cal Raleigh.
I would love to see that, actually.
I mean, Cal Raleigh plays the hardest position in baseball. He's got an 8 home run lead on Judge. I mean, yeah, Judge having a great season, terrific season.
Is this the most homers for a catcher ever?
It was by the All-Star break. No, I think Piazza had a 50-year.
How many is he at right now? Like 46?
45.
Oh, that 45? And possibly Pudge.
How many games are left?
We got a month and a half left.
That's what I'm saying. He might break it.
He should. He's on pace to.
We're about to watch literal history from a catcher.
I mean, he was the second. He had second most home runs before All-Star break ever, only behind Barry Bonds. I mean, he's
crazy. Come on, that is crazy.
And he's like almost willing his fucking team to winning. That if they jump the Astros, because I think the Astros still have like a half game or 1 game lead on them in the division.
I think it's 1, yeah.
They jump him, you have no argument. Like he hands down. The only worry is that, like, I was listening to people talk about this. Like, I think they strictly go off wins above replacement. I think Judge probably his numbers are going to be a little better on WARP, but you really take a step back and look at what he's doing at the hardest position to play in the sport, arguably in all of sports.
It is.
Just the production gap between catchers. I mean,
not only
it's very hard to have a good hitting catcher.
He's captaining the hitting. He is their hitting.
Yeah,
that and he does it from both sides of the plate.
I want to see what his WAR is at right now.
I think he's at 8 right now.
That is that's insane.
You're going. Oh, you're on what? Baseball Reference?
Hold on. Yeah, I think his B WAR was like 8 something when I looked.
Jesus Christ, this man is.
No, he wasn't at 8. No. He was not that. No, he was at like 4 something. I'm thinking of AAV. I was looking at a stat about contracts. I think it's like 8 or 9 million per WAR per season. I think he's somewhere in the 4 range, 3-4 range.
He is a 5.2 right now.
He's a 5.2.
He is a 5.2 right now.
For context, I think Juan Soto had a 5 WAR season last year. They got him paid $700 million.
That and he has an insane nickname.
One of the best. Big Dumper is awesome. Big Dumper is epic. But yeah, and then in the National League, I think there's just nobody even on a similar planet to Shohei Ohtani. I don't even know who would be in second. Like I think PCA had more of a shot than people want to give him credit for in the first half of the season.
PCA was balling.
But he's just he's
was
been
my
really,
hero.
really cold. He's been really cold to start the second half. So
is Kyle Tucker, and that team has just been cold ever since the All-Star break.
Yeah,
Kyle Schwarber's kind of on a little run too.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber is on a little run. You had a good point. I think he just doesn't have enough time to catch the ground. No time he's running that. I wish there was somebody on the Brewers that really stood out. Like they're kind of just doing it with the power of friendship, really. Like,
dude,
I can't really point to one person.
Consistent.
Yeah, I can't point to one person that makes the cogs in the machine spin, but
just
they're all
team,
fucking doing it. Yeah, sure, a team. Really good ball club.
They remind me of the Cubs when they won the World Series. Like, no one really stuck out like a sore thumb on there, but they.
I would argue the Cubs had a lot of big pieces. The
Rizzo,
Cubs had
Bryant, Baez,
Rizzo, Bryant, Baez,
Lester.
Where are they on at now?
Chapman.
Where are they all at now?
I mean, they were on the Cubs at the time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they weren't massive superstars.
Yes, they were. They were huge superstars.
Rizzo was huge, and Bryant was huge. Bryant had already won a Rookie of the Year and MVP at that point, right?
Yes, Bryant won MVP, yes.
Bryant was probably the best player. But even then, he's not hitting 45 homers, though. He's not carrying a team like Cal Riley is, or like Shohei Ohtani could easily.
No, you're naming generational players. You got to think. I mean, not every team is going to have one.
That's who usually wins the World Series is generational players. So.
Well, the Cubs won it.
The Cubs won it that year with Ben Zobrist as the MVP in his old ass. The Rangers won it, and Adolis Garcia and Corey Seager and Marcus Semien, who
was on a run that playoff.
Yes, I would argue that Chris Bryant had a better season than Corey Seager had last year. That in their World Series winning years, I would argue that Chris Bryant was a better player at the time than Corey Seager was when they won the World Series.
I can say defensively, he definitely was.
That would be, dude. I would love to actually look up those stats and compare them. That would actually be pretty good.
Actually, probably would be pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016, Chris Bryant, 23.
Dude, I was looking up the WAR of Randy Johnson a couple days ago.
Well, pitcher WAR is weird.
There were some years he got up to a 10.
He was the most dominant pitcher in baseball for like a decade.
No. When was he dominant, Jordan?
When was he not?
He won 4 Cy Youngs in a row.
No. What period of time was he the most dominant at?
98 to 02?
The steroid era. He was facing Bonds, Mark McGwire, and still put up these numbers. I hear people talk about such and such is the best. Randy is the best pitcher of all time.
Same with Pedro. Pedro pitched all through the steroid era.
Yeah, but Randy had better stats.
But no, I'm not saying Pedro's better than Randy.
No, but Randy, I will say Pedro. You got to give Pedro his flowers. You got to give Roger his flowers. There's a few pitchers you got to give their flowers, but Randy, holy Jesus, that man turned me on. His stats turned me on.
That Baseball Reference page is fucking nutty.
That fucking bird.
Yeah, I think I don't know, that feels to me like starting to get a golden age of baseball that time. Like I think baseball's moving in a really good spot to where we're going to get sort of back to that. I mean, so how do y'all feel about a salary cap in baseball? I know I've been begging for it.
Should not exist. I don't think it should exist.
Begging for it.
I think a salary floor should exist.
I think yes, that's where I'm at, because with the new player association agreement or whatever, basically it says like with the first and second apron, a percentage of revenue sharing goes to every single team. There is no world where you should spend less money than you are given to spend. Yes. Like I don't know, it sucks for the fans. But
and I hate it too, because it's like, look, it's done already. What are you gonna do? You're gonna put a cap on it and go tell Soto and Ohtani they can't make this fucking money they're making? You're gonna take those? You can't. You can't undo it. You can't put this. If they do have to make a salary cap to already fit in what these guys are making, it's not gonna fucking do anything anyways. It's gonna have to be so big that they can still just do what the fuck they want. And if your owner doesn't care about the luxury tax, fucking power to you. That is why you should be mandated to spend a certain amount to where it makes you push for guys in free agency. It makes you sign guys to extensions, overall balances. I mean, you're still going to see baseball's kind of always been. The Yankees have always bought their players. The Dodgers have always bought their players. It is. You're going to have these big market teams that are always going to want to compete because they have the resources and the money. That's not going away. But you're going to have these teams like the Athletics, whenever Jacob Wilson is getting on this new contract, or Nick Kurtz is going to sign a new one, they're going to have to offer some of these guys now instead of trading them away at a deadline, like Josh Donaldson, who became an MVP in Toronto, or Sonny Gray, who's still pitching at an elite level. Like all these guys that come through there, John Lester, all these guys that come through there young, they're just a farm. They're just a fucking farm. Yeah. And it forces them to actually sign extension to be a fucking baseball team.
Well, they're always going to be a farm if there's no salary cap. Because if there's no salary cap, then these big market teams can just offer more money than these small market teams can even do anything for. That's what it's always been, the Yankees and the Dodgers.
How many World Series do the Yankees have in the last 15 years?
Yes, but they've always been able to compete, is what I'm saying. If you have the best players, no matter who your coach is, no matter what you're doing, you're going to be able to compete. Same with the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been able to compete for no reason. But it's the only reason is because they can buy whoever they want.
All these teams can buy whoever they want. Every single individual that owns these teams are billionaires.
Not when they compete against each other. When the Yankees want a player, okay, let's say like this. It goes back to like in college now. College nowadays. Let's say you're Western Kentucky, and you're trying to pick up such and such who is a D lineman. He is a 5-star recruit. You got him on. He's ready. And then LSU comes and just sweeps him up because they can give him an NIL deal for $1.1 million. It's the same thing.
It is not.
No, it is.
And I'll tell you why it's not the same thing. It's because these aren't 17-year-old kids that they shove a fucking Hellcat in their face and say you want to play wide out. Like this isn't the same thing.
You say that, but Ohtani would not be playing for the Dodgers if he was not making that much money. If someone else could offer him that much money, then he would probably go play somewhere else. But they can't.
Where did he grow up? Where did Ohtani grow up?
I don't know. I don't know his life.
No, not specifically. You know where? Fucking Japan.
Okay.
What fucking teams are big enough to start having fans in other places, other countries? The big market teams. There's a reason he's on the fucking Dodgers. That's all he's known. All anybody from elsewhere. You think they were watching the fucking Rays? You think they were watching the 50
look, I might not know where he's from, but I know one thing. He doesn't look like he's having fun on the Dodgers. He looked like he was having a lot more fun on the Angels.
Having a good time buying out Hawaiian real estate. Anyways, he was also definitely not. But the whole thing for this is it's not going to change instantly. But it's when you have it's supposed to kind of implement more of a farm system, more to build your own teams, like the Blue Jays, who developed Bo Bichette and Vlad, and now they have to sign. Now they signed Vlad and locked him up big time. When you're a free agent and you've got like what Alex Bregman, I guess maybe in a little different situation. It's say if they had 2-3 years down the line, if somebody they wanted to sign like this, like your lure is that you're going to be the final piece of a puzzle for these guys that have already been bought in. Like in 2 years. In 2 years, maybe even this offseason, maybe even the next one, the Red Sox are going to be able to say, hey, we like signing guys that we have. We have guys on 8-year deals. We have guys on 10-year deals. We want to bring you into this and have a window. Our offer to you is a 5-year to 8-year championship window you can win with us that we're already ready to go. Not just the Dodgers saying, hey, we're going to buy this piece, and if you come, we can get this piece, and this is how it is. No, we have stuff in line. Now let's spend. It's supposed to push teams to get to that spot. That's the whole point of a rebuild, is to get from a seller to a buyer.
That, and I mean, I think it would help too. Like it's hard to watch every
buyer, though.
Huh?
That's the point. You'll never become a buyer because when you go to buy, the players are already bought up by the bigger, who can offer more money.
But not every single player cares about the most money. I mean, if every player cared about the most money, the Dodgers wouldn't have a farm system. They would just have 40 MLB players, but they don't. I mean,
no, but I mean, look at no. You're always gonna have a farm system.
They can all pay that fucking money. You think the Mets are gonna? Do you think the Mets are going to want? Do you think the Mets are going to go sign another $700 million player this offseason?
No, because they don't have the market space.
Do you think the Dodgers are going to go out and offer Kyle Tucker $600 million this offseason?
They easily could.
No, they cannot.
They actually easily could. And that's the thing, Bo. If they did, will he say no? Probably fucking not. If you're offered $600 million to go play somewhere for 10 years, are you saying no? Let's be honest.
If it's New York or LA, I'm saying.
No, but let's be honest.
Fully honest.
Like $600 million, your kids are set for life.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, dude. You could literally they could chop my hand off to go play out in the field. $600 million.
You're the fucking problem. It's not these players. You're the fucking problem. You don't got any goddamn morals. All right.
$600 million. I set myself up. I set my family up. I set my kids up. What do you mean I have no morals? I just set my entire family up for 16 generations. Fuck morals.
You have no values. You have no values.
What, value my left hand or my right hand? Oh, one piece of my body. $600 million sets up the whole fucking family. You invest that right, you sets up the family for ever. Literally ever.
You put it on black. Now you have double the contract.
But
I'm just saying, when men like you get to the leagues for what? To win championships and to make money. What teams give you the most opportunity? The teams that have the most all-stars, which are the highest market teams. The reason they are the highest market teams is because they have the most fans. Like you were saying, they reach out to Japan, they reach out to Europe. It will always be like this until they add a market cap. It's the same as NBA. The NBA, thank God there's a market cap, because dude, super teams at the time would have been way worse.
So, Cade, who do you want to see in the World Series this year? Who's your World Series matchup you want this year?
Ooh. Who do I want to see, or who do I think's gonna go?
Who do you want to see?
Oh, it won't happen. Who I want to see in the World Series? They already.
You gonna fucking answer it, or like
they suck? So that I can tell you who I think might go.
Who do you want to be? Who do you want to watch? My question.
Probably. Who do I want to watch? I would rather watch fucking Seattle versus anyone. I just want to see Seattle in there with Cal Riley, Big Dumpy, hit one off, 7 game, just fucking.
They've never made a World Series.
I know. It would be the coolest thing ever. But they won't make it because they're like, 6 games negative now?
I'm with you, because that is a good team to watch. They built the roster well. Their pitching is really good. They fought.
You'll probably see the Yankees, and you'll probably see the Dodgers. Realistically, you'll probably see the one from last year.
You don't know the point I'm trying to make here. You don't know the point I'm trying to make. The point is that you want to watch it because it's a well-structured roster, and they bought these pieces, Naylor, Suarez. They poured money into this team to make it a good roster up and down the lineup. You're going to see really good talent all over. But would you want to watch the Rays and the Guardians? Would you want to watch that World Series?
Yeah.
Technically,
no.
Never
you know why? Because I don't think either or have a World Series. So I would love to see which one would win the World Series.
Both have a World Series.
5 straight years of that. That's what the salary cap is going to do. Those are teams that have 2 star players, and who the fuck knows what you're getting out of the rest of the roster. You're going to have teams that are developed like everybody. It's the nature of the game of baseball is that everybody's going to have a window. You're eventually the White Sox were competing in World Series through the whole 90s. Would you like
me to read out the Dodgers lineup?
No, you're not making any points. You're not making any points.
Okay, no, but tell me.
You're just sitting here going.
Tell me a team better. No, tell me. You're saying structured wise, right? A team that is better structured than anyone else. The Dodgers. What did they do? They paid for every single piece.
They don't have the most wins, nor do they have the best odds to make the World Series as we currently sit.
They still are the best team in baseball on paper.
No, they're not.
Ohtani, Mets, Freeman, Will Smith.
Baseball.
He said on paper.
On paper.
On paper.
You have Ohtani, on paper. Mets, Freeman, Smith,
now
Hernandez.
Well, I mean, if you're looking on paper, the paper says their record, and they say batting averages, and they say RBIs, and if you look anywhere else but Ohtani and maybe Will Smith, not that good. Mookie Betts is below 260 right now.
Freddie Freeman's been on a tear.
301. Yeah. Will
Mookie
Smith
below 216.
Hernandez batting 260.
Terrible.
Page is batting 280.
But I mean, I genuinely do believe there are certain players in this league that do care about more than money, to where there is a certain percentage of it that, yes, like you would have to have such a ridiculously high salary cap that it still wouldn't matter. Like, I don't think the cap is the issue as much as it is the floor. And the fact that, like, I mean, you have some guys where it's like the Dodgers reach out to Jacob Wilson in 2.5 years, and they they want to sign him in free agency whenever he's done in Oakland or Vegas, wherever. And he's like, well, I'm looking right now, and you guys already have Mookie Betts and Kike Hernandez and this guy who all play the only position I've ever played professionally, and I don't want to sacrifice my position for the rest of my career just because you guys will pay me more.
Sure.
Like, I think that's a big part of it too. That's why Rafael Devers no longer plays in Boston. He had one of the top 10 biggest paychecks. They paid him. They paid him $311 million.
He was on a 10-year deal.
He was on an 11-year extension. Rafi, yeah.
Or did he have a player? Did he have a player option?
No, it was an 11-year extension.
If he had a player option, it would have been in 2034.
So they just traded him then, if he was already on contract.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that's just the dumbest Red Sox move ever.
No, it's not.
It has actually turned our season around. It has completely changed the atmosphere of the team. It is 100%.
It is Rafi's fault.
It is the only piece of that locker room that wasn't bought into what they wanted to do. He was the only piece of that. And I've been in locker rooms like that to where there's been one guy who sticks out. When baseball is contagious, everything about baseball is contagious. When it's not going all the way around, you feel it. And look, I had this fucking jersey. I hated it at the time. And it pains me to say that it was the right move, even if we didn't get anything in return. I think it wasn't the right trade. I think we could have gotten way fucking more out of it and actually helped our team. But I think the decision itself was right. It was the right move to trade him. And it hurts me to say, I still love fucking Rafi. I still do. I still sometimes peep in the Giants games. If he's up in the inning, I'll peep into the Giants game.
So you think Boston has a chance to win a World Series this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Everything has to go right, but yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Any team that makes the postseason can get hot. Any team that the Rangers and Braves World Series were 2 wild card teams. The Braves won the World Series out of the wild card. You get in and you get hot and get clicking, you're going to be a fucking scary team. It does not matter. Baseball is not the game where you can just be dominated by star talent. You have to show up and you have to play better than that other fucking team, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Crazy fucking game, man.
It's such a game of swings too. Like, I mean, what was it? The Rangers World Series season, the Orioles were talked about how they could not be beat, and they did not win a game in the postseason.
Exactly.
The Orioles.
They're on a huge spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
they're going to have to blow it. I think they need to trade Rutschman.
I would love for them to trade him to us. I got to catch her for him.
We got the captains, bro.
I don't know. Until you make a limit on what a team can do, they're just going to keep buying the best players and put them at their position.
What do you suggest? Instead of just bitching about it and saying the Dodgers are going to buy him, what do you suggest?
Do it as a fair market, as like the NBA does it. MLB is the only sport that doesn't have a market cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, MLB is the only sport with players that are on $700 million contracts. We pay better than the fucking Live Tour, bro.
Yeah, but they're also like 15-year contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather my team pay a ton of money for a good player like that is a Juan Soto. I wouldn't be mad at my team paying that much money for a Juan Soto because they've shown year after year after year consistency. It's not as much of an injury-ridden sport. Like, yes, there are injuries. It is an athletic sport, but like football, it is so much easier to get injured that there's so much less that's allowed to be guaranteed.
Michael Trout. Okay, so next point.
What's your point with Trout?
He signed on a 10 mil, 400 mil, and he hasn't played one season fully in like 5 or 6 years now.
Trevor Story, same thing.
But that's what I'm saying. When you make these, the point of giant contracts with huge numbers, like money wise, also brings the years. And if these players do get hurt, you're saying baseball, people don't get hurt that much. But when people get hurt in baseball, they're out for a season, which is however many games, 100 and whatever games.
62.
62.
Yeah. So there's dude, there is a fuckload of shit they are missing that you have paid loads of money for. And now these small market teams who have now just paid, I'm not saying the Angels are small market by any means. They're kind of on the higher end.
They're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're in Los Angeles. Exactly. They're kind of on the higher end. But you don't see them paying other people as much as they pay Trout.
Anthony Rendon.
That's why Ohtani left. If the Angels could pay Ohtani would have stayed. But
they could absolutely could have paid him. But what does he do? What does one player like that do for you? You've clearly missed your fucking window with him. You had 3 years with him. You couldn't make the fucking playoffs with him and Trout. That's not a case of one player doesn't. That's a case of one player doesn't help you right now. You need to spend in multiple areas. And
the Ohtani era.
He was relatively,
He was healthy for the first year.
Just been a failure, sadly. Mike Trout was the greatest player in baseball, and then got injured and was never heard from again, sadly.
Top 20 player of all time still.
He is. Dude, and at the time, he could have been the GOAT. If he would have kept playing,
he was on track. He was on track.
He could have been the GOAT, but injury ruined it.
Look, he plays 4 or 5 more seasons and wins a ring anywhere not in a Dodgers uniform. Go.
And I don't think
Mike Trout, as much as I love him,
going to win a ring.
Mike Trout, as much as I love him, is almost like the non-fat baseball Zion.
No.
So much fun to watch when he's on the field.
Hell, fuck no.
And he's just never there.
Because we've never seen Zion on the court more than 4 games. Okay, so no.
I don't mean
Zion was never considered could be the GOAT. Okay.
Oh no,
he's Cam Newton. He's Cam Newton.
No, we're talking about Michael Thomas right here. Could have been, would have been, but he didn't.
Yeah. Except he didn't go fucking mentally insane. But yeah, I see what you mean. I think Trout goes home to Philadelphia, demands for a fucking trade. They give it to him. He helps Philly win a World Series.
I don't see Trout leaving the Angels. I think they make a statue of him outside of that stadium.
But they're making a statue either way.
Yeah, even if he goes to Philly and wins it, doesn't matter. I think if he goes to Philly and helps them win it, he gets fucking one in LA and he gets one next to Rocky. But it'd be awesome. I would love that. I want the fucking guy to win the ring. I really do. I love the guy. But
I just don't want the Athletics to lose Nick.
I want them to keep. Well, all right, you got to think. By the time their contracts, they're going to be up on their rookie deals. They're going to be in Vegas, so like they're going to be more than willing to spend that money because they're going to be having so much money getting dumped into them revenue wise.
My God, they will probably be the highest market team.
I think it's gonna be fucking awesome.
They might actually be the highest market team.
I don't know about the highest market just because of how like tourist based it is. Like the first 2 seasons, 100%. But then after, like, because you got to think, there's so many people that are going to be like, oh, the Red Sox are playing in Vegas. Like, I'm going to go to Vegas because it's Vegas and I get to watch my favorite team play. And the second time they go, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, I remember going to that stadium. It's not that.
We're talking about a team probably triple their salary where they can pay. They can go out and buy big name players just like the Yankees. This is what I'm saying. Once you get a big salary, you can actually make some fucking moves, okay? Because you don't have to just pay 1 or 2 people. You can pay 14 people. This is what I'm saying. If there's no salary cap, then you have 5 teams out of how many teams are there? 30. 30? 5 teams out of 30 who have the top 45 players, and the rest of them have 5 good players, 1 maybe great player on their team because they can't even compete with these people. I understand the floor and making the teams pay. I fully agree. Make the teams pay, but at some point we gotta limit the ultra ballers who have been doing it for 20, 40 years now.
I don't like it too in the fact that like there's never been a salary cap in baseball, and to add it almost takes away from certain parts of it.
Salary cap, I would just put like. And that's what I've always said. A team should not have more than like 2 or 3 all-stars, and that goes for any sport. I feel like that's what keeps it fair.
Dude, I'd love to watch my team have 10 all-stars. Like that'd be so much fun. Like
Yeah, but it wouldn't. After the 5th game, you'd be like, okay, so I already know what to expect. It's going to be an 82-0 season. This is going to be the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life.
Winning's more fun than losing. It's that simple. It doesn't matter. You think Chiefs fans and Patriots fans were pissed when they won that many Super Bowls? Fuck no.
Yeah, but they didn't know they were going to win.
It's because the correlation should always be you invest. It's an investment. Your MLB team is an investment. You spend money, you're going to get wins. You're going to get production.
Yes, but if you have the most money, you can invest the most. Right?
No, but it's marginally.
Dude, who's the richest people who invest?
Yeah, you know what, Cade? You're right, dude. I haven't been watching the sport for fucking 20 years or so.
Bro,
no, you're right. I don't understand how any of this works. You don't even know how many fucking teams are in the league. But you're right on this. You're right on this.
Dude, it's literally common sense. If you have the most money and you can buy whoever you want, then you're going to be the best.
Then why is every single good player in baseball not on the Dodgers right now?
Why is need them? Look at their fucking team, Jordan.
They're not the best team in baseball. It's a dog shit argument right now. If they were the best team in baseball by 20 games, 100%. Okay, when
they win the fucking World Series this year, I don't want to hear fucking jack shit all.
What happens when they don't?
Jersey bet.
I agree.
First Jersey bet. First Jersey bet. Cade.
This is just not in my favor at all, but okay. I should get 4. No, I should get 30 jerseys since there's 30. I'm picking one team out of 30. Okay? So shut the fuck up.
All right. How about this? The Dodgers, dude. The Dodgers win. We buy you 2 jerseys each. 4 jerseys total. The Dodgers don't win. You buy us each one.
If the Dodgers make it to the World Series, I get 1 jersey. Make it. If the Dodgers make it to the one, y'all always say, hey, anyone can get hot. Anyone can beat the Dodgers.
Okay.
If the Dodgers make it to the World Series, I'll buy y'all 1. Y'all buy me 1. Together, y'all buy me 1. If they make it. But I'm just saying, I would not be surprised.
Well, we're just going to rip that motherfucker in half and me and Jordan will wear 1 half each or what?
No, I'll say I'll buy y'all both 1.
All right.
That's how confident I am that they're going to make the World Series. We will probably see the I'm going to call the World Series right now.
I don't know. The Yankees, yes. Yankees and Dodgers have probably been 2 of the top 3 in payroll every year for the last 25 years. How many combined World Series do they have since the year 2000? Less than... I don't know how many the Dodgers have. They won their first one in forever in 20, the COVID year, and then they won their second last year. The Yankees only have 2009. The Red Sox have more World Series in the last 25 years than both of those teams combined. I would really
like to see... We'll probably see Blue Jays, Dodgers.
See, I think...
I disagree. I think the Blue Jays are fraudulent. I think the Mariners are going to be really hard to beat in a 7-game series. I think the Mariners make it. I think it's
Tell you what,
Mariners, but it's going to be Mariners, Tigers, ALCS if they're all on different sides of the bracket. It's going to be the Mariners and the Tigers out of the AL. It's going to be the Cubs and the Brewers out of the NL.
I don't see the Mariners making it.
Actually, it could be the NL. The NL's loaded. The Padres are loaded. The Mets could get hot. The Phillies are loaded. NL's a fucking gauntlet. The AL is significantly easier to win than the National League.
Yes.
But
I genuinely think the Sox have a good chance. I'm very biased, as you can see by the background and the shirt that I'm wearing. But, I
do too. I absolutely do.
Until you get to the World Series,
we've shown that when we get hot, we are a very tough team to beat. Not just any team goes on 10-game win streaks. I don't give a fuck who you're playing. I understand, it's the Rockies. It doesn't matter. That is professional baseball teams. If you go on a 10-game win streak with the parity in baseball, you are a good team.
I agree. But Jordan,
all right, let's make final World Series predictions. What the matchup's going to be. Jordan, you want to write these down?
Yes.
We'll revisit these.
Yes. I'm just gonna put it on the Saints page for now and rewrite it later, since I know we're keeping the Saints page.
So Cade, you sticking by Blue Jays Dodgers?
Blue Jays Dodgers.
Mariners Padres. Padres bullpen is just a lot.
I'm gonna take the full bias pick here and pick Boston.
I love it.
And as much as I'd hate to lose the jersey, I'd love to see us beat the piss out of the Dodgers again in the World Series. So that's gonna be my pick.
You're going Sox Dodgers?
Nothing would make me happier than the most expensive baseball team ever losing again. Like, I don't know.
To the power of friendship.
Most expensive team ever. For some reason, he picks them to make the World Series. I wonder why.
Fuck you for that, Jordan. You had to.
All right.
You had to just lose everything we just worked for an hour. You had to.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. Like, okay, let's go back and see who has made it to the World Series the past 20 years. All right.
I don't give a fuck about making it.
Yeah, I was winning it.
No, about making it.
I'm just saying, once you make it, it's a whole different world. But I'm saying,
no, it's not. No, it does not change the fact. You're the best team at losing. You're in second place. You're the best loser in the league.
It's not about losing. Once you get to the World Series, we all know if we got to the World Series game 1, we're shitting our pants in the fucking dugout. Let's be honest here, boys.
I got to 3 state championship games. I lost all 3 of those motherfuckers. You think I ever once went, at least we made it? No. Fuck no. I wanted to commit arson on that stadium every time. It's the worst thing in the world. I'd rather fucking get swept in the first round than ever lose a championship game again. It is the worst feeling in all of sports, arguably in all the world, to watch the other team that you know you're better than dogpile over your fucking trophy.
Yeah, but you were never better than them. Doyle was never better than the team they were playing.
We were much better than Rose Pine. Much
was
better.
That Fry?
We were much better than Kinder.
Why'd y'all lose that?
It's fucking baseball. Because one day, because Ethan Fry, who had a 5.4 ERA that whole year, decided to wake up and throw 90 on the dots with a wipeout slider, and they had a walk with a bunch and a bloop hit.
World Series?
Anything fucking baseball happens.
Exactly.
The best team doesn't always win.
Let's see who made it.
I know I can name the last probably 10 to 15 World Series in a row, winners and like winner loser.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it matters because you only have to go as far back as 2023 to watch literally every single juggernaut team lose. Like the matchup was Rangers Diamondbacks. And I mean that was what, 1 year pre-Ohtani? So, I mean, the Dodgers still had Teoscar Hernandez. They still had Mookie. They still had basically everything but Shohei.
My headphones died.
And still didn't make it. Like, I think that there is a certain percentage of it that does come to, like, yes, money does buy you better players. It does not buy you the best every time.
Who's the best player in baseball right now?
Shohei.
Where's he at?
LA. We already established the fact.
How much is he paid right now? How much is he paid right now?
Actually, he's not the highest paid player.
Yeah, but how much is he paid right now? Yeah, but how much is he paid right now?
Technically $20 million a year. Right?
There you go. Who would not want
Bregman makes double that.
That is going to pay them $20 million a year. Yes, but Ohtani's thing is now what, 2 years old, 3 years old?
He's doing tricks on it right now. Doing flips.
As soon as his contract comes back up, I mean, they're gonna pay him again.
It doesn't. You sign one contract, you will never get another contract for more than a year.
And at the time, was it not the highest?
What does that matter?
Okay. Because it's gonna, oh my god, it's the same as fucking football, you fucking jackasses. When a receiver is good, he's like, oh no, I'm better than this receiver. You got me, pay me more than this receiver. So then you have the new highest paid wide receiver. So then another receiver comes in.
Free agent wide receiver that signed with a team that they weren't previously on.
all your biggest paid receivers are players that were on that team. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson,
Stephon Diggs,
AJ Brown. He's not signing the biggest contract out there, though. He's
but
signing
he was
who wants
injured.
his diva ass.
No, but I'm saying, bro, if you, oh my god, bro,
Talk about star players.
wide receivers, okay, they do one good. Michael Thomas, boom, Michael Thomas. He gets.
Yeah, where did he sign after? Why didn't he just fucking sign to the Eagles, or why didn't he just sign to the fucking Chargers or Rams with the most money?
You know why? Because they have market caps in that one.
They weren't using it for anybody.
They didn't.
They have market caps in football.
They
have market caps in football, bro. You can't pay everyone. You can't pay everyone $200 million fucking dollars.
They didn't even.
You have market caps. Now you see the fucking reference here.
No, it's so much. They don't have players making $700 million. It's different.
Yes, because they can't pay them because they have a market cap. That's the whole fucking point.
What?
But
you pick your players you pay. You get your average players.
You're not signing 10-year deals in football. You're not signing 10-year deals in football.
Because you get a concussion and you're out in the next year. It's a way more injuries.
So it's apples and oranges. So you can't compare them. That by fault, like that by default.
I'm saying
invalid. It's different. You have to pay more than 40 guys. You have more than 40 fucking guys you've got to pay. And keep happy and try to keep them from going anywhere. You can't put a cap on that number. You can't look at a fucking roster and tell them what they should and shouldn't spend.
That and people have emotions. Like, if somebody gets told the wrong thing, they're probably not re-signing with that team. It doesn't matter how much money you offer. Like, there are completely outside factors that lead to people signing with random-ass teams.
Machado's rental year. Fucking hated it on the Dodgers. Sure, they fucking offered him for a bunch, lost the World Series, blew up in the clubhouse. Hey, I'm going to the division rival. Happens every year.
That and you got Blake Snell trying to complete the Infinity Gauntlet at the NL West at this point, man.
Crazy. I wish the Rockies were good. I like when the Rockies were good. I fuck with the Rockies so heavy.
They won't be good for another 40 years.
It sucks too because like they have one of the coolest stadiums. The fact that they should just sign
branding.
Average pitchers, like knowing they're just gonna get rocked, and like
no point.
Just sign insane hitters.
Yeah, have their over on every game be like 15. Just fuck it. I would, dude. If I was on the Rockies, I would sign Yordan Alvarez, Schwarber. My whole team would be batting 250, but they'd all be hitting fucking ding dong.
Anyone with an average launch angle over 36 degrees.
My fucking batting practice, all these motherfuckers would be looking like this.
Looking like they're swinging a driver.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into our picks?
Yeah, about to say it's getting late.
All right, guys, this is a segment we're going to call Punching Tickets. It's kind of just our little betting segment. We're going to each give out a pick each episode. We have a little idea cooked up that's going to probably take a little bit of time for us to determine the exact rules, but as of now, we're just going to give one pick per episode, at least one pick per episode, just for a game that we'll probably end up watching this weekend. Today, I am going to go with Tariq Skubal over 7.5 strikeouts in his start tomorrow. It's really not a huge slate. There's not a ton going on, and with Garrett Crochet kind of doing as bad as he did in the start earlier in the week, I'd kind of like to cheer on somebody doing well enough to have a dominant Cy Young campaign, as bad as it sucks for him not to be on my team.
Yes.
And I mean, other than that, yeah, he's just a dominant season. Predicting he's going to continue to stay dominant.
Nice.
Got Cade?
I would like to go with the Marlins money line. Actually, they're giving us positive.
No
money
fucking
line
way you picked mine
on the Guardians. So I'm probably gonna go with that.
Well done,
Mart.
I'm gonna have to check a couple sites because this one's giving me plus 118. I might be able to get it at plus 120 or plus 130 somewhere.
I was getting less than 118. It's actually pretty good numbers.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
Well, I actually had changed it up just a little bit. So yeah, that's the game I was really targeting. I had Tanner Bibby with a 5.69 ERA through his last 10, going up against Edward Cabrera,
MLB The Show legend.
MLB The Show legend Edward Cabrera, who's rocking a 2.31 over his last 10 outings. So
batters are so
I really
lucky.
like Marlins' choice, but I decided to take it a step further, and I predict Marlins to win 5-3 exact score at plus 2,200. 10 wins you $230. Book it.
I like it.
I like it.
The only other one I saw that I really liked was, I remember the other day when we were looking at Kyle Schwarber just kind of bullshitting. His odds were incredibly low, and they had him tomorrow facing a right-handed rookie at plus 220. So that's another one that I wouldn't really hate taking. I mean, the rookie's done well, but at the same time, Kyle Schwarber. What rookie
is it? Who are they playing?
The Nationals. I forget his name.
Oh, hold on. It's
I think Boyd or Bird or something.
Yeah, I knew it was a B. Gosh.
It is
Boyd, I think his name is.
Lord,
yeah.
Lord versus Luzardo. Jesus versus Lord tomorrow. Phillies versus Nationals.
Lizard. Respect. Be a fun game.
Any other picks? I know, Cade, you were talking to us about the UFC earlier. Is there any specific?
Oh, dude, I was gonna go with the UFC pick. You know, I'm a sucker for Bobby Green, and they have him plus money. I wouldn't be opposed for a Bobby Green pick here.
Okay.
We're gonna spin a wheel now, and this wheel consists of a whole bunch of different types of bets, ranging from 20 leg parlays to just betting a spread to just betting. A number will pop up, and we bet that their jersey number. We bet something about them on that game. We're going to spin the wheel, and let's see what we get.
We got to take a yes run first inning tomorrow. That there will be a run in the first.
I got the game.
Especially on the baseball, like the episode that's probably been 90% baseball, and we said we were going to talk about the Saints.
I got the game.
Let's see. I'll read out all the games that are happening, and then you can give me the one that you think.
Okay.
You want to go off tomorrow's slate, which will be Thursday, the day that this will come out. They got Mariners, Orioles. It is. Let me look at the pitching matchups because that matters.
Evans.
Sagano.
I don't know who the Orioles. It might be Sagano.
Then we got Boyd versus Scherzer and Cubs, Blue Jays. We got Cabrera versus Bibby. Luzardo versus Lord. Braves, Mets, which is Elder versus Sanga. Skubal versus Ober in the Tigers, Twins. And then D-backs, Rockies, Rodriguez versus Blaylock.
Block.
You guys like Rockies D-backs?
Dude, I was either thinking Rockies D-backs, hear
in
me
Denver.
out, hear me out.
Or Blue Jays Cubs.
I like that one.
Hear me out.
What you got?
Braves Mets.
I don't hate it. It's just Kodai Senga is good. Like,
I'm just saying the Mets first three.
I agree with you, but you really want somebody where both front threes have an opportunity to like strike. I feel like Blue Jays Cubs both have really good top threes.
What's Braves first three line is? I know Acuna's got to be in there, right? He's batting second, first.
I thought he was out.
Is he out now?
I don't know, but it'd be him, Austin. It'd be him, Austin Riley, and I don't know, they have Eli White up there now.
Ooh.
Or no, Michael Harris. It'd be Michael Harris, Ronald Acuna, Austin Riley,
Harris
Matt
has
Olson.
also been doing good. Dev Profar's back as well.
I just think that I like Cubs Blue Jays.
I kind of like that one as well. It's also a day game.
I'm just saying the game before when they just played today, that game went 11-6. And
but what did the first inning do?
The Mets put up 3 in the first inning. The Mets put up 3 in the second inning. Hey, kids. They hit. The Mets hit, bro.
Elder has a 6.12 this season, too.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
This is my only problem is that you're basically banking on the Mets to score.
I know.
Like,
I know what you're saying.
The Cubs Blue Jays game, you're gonna have. I'm trying to think who fucking leads off for them. Like, you're gonna have Springer, Bichette, Vlad, guaranteed to come up in the first inning.
Cletus
And then-
Pettis.
And then you'll have who bats lead off for them? I know you're gonna have Tucker and Shea Suzuki. And
Pete
is
Crow.
it?
I think
No, he bats fourth. He bats cleanup. It's
let's see.
Shaw's ninth. Is it Happ? Is it Happ?
Is that their second baseman?
I think it's Ian Happ. I think no, Hornier is their second base. He bats eighth. I think it's Ian Happ.
I didn't even realize Ian Happ was on that team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's kicking it still. He's still balling, dude.
But yeah, I mean,
very underappreciated Ian Happ.
Dude, underappreciated player of this year. It's got to go to Ian Happ. What a go!
I'm cool with either of those.
I like the Colorado one though. In Colorado, what are these pitchers' ERAs?
But the Diamondbacks don't have anybody anymore. They just fucking gave up. I like the Mets, Braves, or Cubs, Blue Jays for sure.
We got three of us. We each take a vote. Majority rules. I
Wants to be the tiebreaker.
I like the Braves Mets.
Okay. Let's ride with Cade. Let's do Braves Mets. I like it, Cade. Let's ride it.
Is that where you're still riding, Cade?
I really like the Braves. Like, I feel like the Braves could even score.
You never know. They could catch one. They could hit a home run and just say,
Dude, today, I'm not going to lie. Made a little parlay. First game I was watching of the parlay was already fucking cooked. The Nationals scored fucking like 6 in the first inning. What was that?
The fucking worst.
God, dude, that made me throw up in my own mouth.
Every time.
Oh, you have no idea.
Cade told me he bet on Walker Buehler's strikeouts today.
Oh.
I did. I missed it by 1. Walker Buehler has me by my nuts on strikeouts, by the way. I miss it by 1 every fucking time.
Don't bet on it. As someone who is a fan of the team that he pitches on, do not bet on it.
It's one of those bets where, like, I'm going to bet it until I hit it now because I'm so frustrated that I haven't hit it yet.
You going broke.
It's not even for the money anymore. It's literally for honor.
It's never about the fucking money.
It's for honor right now against Walker fucking Buehler.
It's never about the fucking money.
Butane is lighting your ass up.
Same with fucking Kyle Schwarber. Every time I bet a home run, no home run. Every time I don't bet a home run, home run. What are we doing?
I miss him. All right. Well, that was pretty good. Y'all want to wrap this bad boy up?
I think we can call it there. Thank you guys for listening to the first episode of the Bleachers Podcast. We hope to come at you guys with at least one episode a week. If you guys support it, want more, let us know, and we can try and make that happen. But as of right now, we're going to try and hopefully record an episode that gets put out somewhere early to midweek. Is there any final buzzer thoughts you guys have?
Leave a comment down below who your favorite player is. And maybe we'll do a like a 30-30 ESPN on them, where we can deep dive into their career and their stats and check them out. I feel like that would be a great segment.
Oh?
August 30th, Real Death Valley. You're finna fucking find out. We're coming for Clemson's ass.